The irony here is, this is the irony. Look at this. If you feel that you are at risk of please seek medical or professional advice or treatment. Guess what? Game. Guess what? I wasn't feeling this way until I played this game. And now I might actually call this number. I might use your resources to call and prevent a tragedy because of you. You dumb waste of talent and space and energy and oxygen. All right, so Silent Hill: The Short Message just dropped the other day for free on PlayStation 5. And I was like, you know, not a lot of my friends have a PS5. It's a 2-hour game. I might as well stream it, right? Maybe it would like replicate sort of the PT phenomenon back in the day. You know, I just thought it was worth playing, right? And I just have to say, this is the worst game I've played in a long time. This makes PT look like a horror masterpiece. And I'm gonna explain some problems with the game. I'm mostly gonna show you some of my gameplay, and then you can watch me rage and become schizo. Oh my God, I'm gonna shut this game off. I just want to get out of here. This game is making me want to myself, and it's supposed to do the opposite. So the game is essentially an analogy or a metaphor for mental abuse, social media abuse. The game is trying to like grapple with these problems, and it's like, and it does it in the most annoying and like counterproductive way. Almost the whole game is like you looking at your phone. You're this girl and you're looking at your phone and you're having conversations with people about like mental abuse or mental health, and it's just text messages. There's so many text messages throughout the entire playthrough, and I'm reading these things and they're not very compelling. I can't even interact with these text messages, and it's a big chunk of the game. And if the rest of the game was like really fun to play, I wouldn't really care. But no, the rest of the game is this. I'll describe it in about 10 seconds here. You're walking around this abandoned like apartment complex, reading notes and reading journal entries and looking at graffiti and looking at like words on a door, words on a refrigerator, and like you push the X button to interact with the words, and then your character does some sort of inner monologue. That's like it's like 90% of the game. Now you have to click. I have to walk around and click A until I find something that I haven't. Oh, I have to look at more pictures. Oh my God, this is the worst game I've played in a long time. And none of these interactions are interesting. In PT, for example, you have weird shit popping up all over the place. There's like creepy shit inside of a sink, like a dead baby or something. Then you have like creepy people standing in like above you and down the hall, and like you don't want to. Then you have to turn around because you're afraid to go down that hall. And then there's a door that's open that wasn't open before, and then you're afraid to go in that room, and then you're afraid to do anything in PT. Yeah, but in this Silent Hill game, none of that stuff like really exists. Like, oh yeah, the rooms will change around, and like they'll look different than they did before, but it's not scary. It's like the metaphorical bullshit is the surface of this game. It's like in the front and center. With PT, it was the horror stuff. The horror was the point of the game, right? It was all about the horror, the terror, the dread, like the feeling of not wanting to do anything in the game because it's scary. I'm telling you, this game has absolutely none of that stuff. None of it. There is a creepy monster that chases you sometimes when you open a door. They force you to walk slow. It's torture. Looks like you're... Bro. Oh, hi! What the fuck is going on? I was looking... I was trying to read chat, and I got panicked. But as soon as that interaction happens, where this monster like appears in front of you, your goal is to turn around, run away, until you find a door that you walk through where it stops chasing you. And it's literally just running and opening blue doors over and over and over and over again until you pick the right one at the end. And then occasionally you'll like try to lose the monster in like a little bit of a loop. But it's so basic. And it's not even scary, honestly. It's scary if you have like good headphones and surround sound, and like, if it's right behind you, it gives you some anxiety or whatever. But like, and then if it catches you and you die, it has one animation that kills you, one killing animation, and then you wake up and start the sequence over again. Like you wake up in your body and then you open the door and there it is again. And you do the same running down a narrow corridor, choosing the correct doors to open in a sequential order. You do that over and over again until you pick the right ones and then you move on to the next part. And the crazy thing is, this is like the best part of the game. The rest of the game is you walking very slowly down rooms and hallways and looking at journals and looking at pictures and you're in a library looking at a book, or you're looking at graffiti, and it doesn't ever improve. It doesn't ever get better or more immersive. At the end of the game, you're still looking at graffiti. You're still looking at a teddy bear. And having these internal monologues, and it's so boring. The writing is so on the nose. Everything about mental health and self-deletion is so in your face. This is awful.
Never a bit more. You're a burden.
It's so on the nose. It's so forced. Everything about this. Abuse is bad. I get it. Like, holy hell. Oh my God. Hurry up. We're almost done. It's almost over. This is torture. I feel claustrophobic. I can't finish this game, guys. Oh my God. I'm scratching my skin. It's so hard to play this game. It's so boring and cringe. If it was just boring, I wouldn't care, but it's also highly cringe. It's like, if you're dealing with these things, you will like this game because the character is dealing with these things. Ha ha ha. We make good script. We write things that you are dealing with. It's so dumb. It's stupid. And the script is bad. The text messages are not even interesting. There's no conversations happening that I'm like, oh, that was interesting conversation. No. The only positive thing about this game is the visuals on the PS5, and the sound design is okay. It's a short game. It's like 2 hours. So, I mean, maybe that's a bonus if you're trying to like get some trophies or something. I don't know. Honestly, guys, the game is, to me, it's like a 1 out of 10. I hate this game with a passion. Oh, one other thing. There's like these cinematic moments with like this Japanese chick, and like she's kind of talking about whatever the hell. The game is pointless, but you can't change to a Japanese dialogue. It's this English dub.
Those glasses look good on you. Sorry, she's so cute.
And this is some sort of lesbian romance?
You're always welcome.
And you're forced to watch this Japanese lady with an English dub, and it's not even a game character. It's a real person in the cutscene. And it's annoying. I don't like it. I wish I could change it. They don't let you change it. They don't let you get rid of the motion blur. The game is just bare bones all around. If there's people that played this game that got something out of it and like, you know, appreciated all the metaphors and stuff like that, then good for them. I hope those people exist. Anyway, this game just is bad. I went on this unhinged rant at the end of my playthrough, so I'll play that for you now because it's kind of funny. But anyway, it's unfortunate that this game sucks. It's not a good look for Konami, and now I'm more skeptical of Silent Hill 2 Remake than I was before. But anyway, here's the rest of my unhinged rant. Why did you waste my time with this? I am sorry. You could have added more things to do in the game, more things to interact with. It's not as much pushing forward and hitting the X button on blue doors 24/7. I can't even believe this, how bad this game is. And the irony of how I feel right now, before and after the game, is amazing. Luckily, I'm strong enough to not. I'm not gonna actually go through with it. Because of you, because then you would win, and then you'd be like, ha, some toxic male jumped off a building, and because of my game. That's what you want, isn't it? That's exactly what you want. Well, guess what? It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. I skipped all of your credits, by the way. I didn't even play your credits to your stupid game. Here come the credits, which I'm going to skip if I possibly can. Nobody in this entire game deserves to have their name pop up on my chat, on my stream. Not on my stream! I got really mad. None of my chat saw any of the people who made the game. All you people I don't even know who you are. You didn't even give me a Japanese dialogue option. You didn't give me a dialogue option so I can listen to the game in Japanese. You didn't let me do anything with the options. There's no accessibility options in this game. How dare you? How dare you? Couldn't turn the motion blur off. I got sick. How dare you? in 2024? What are you, a white supremacist? Nazi? Actually, I'm going to drive to the store now and buy a 6-pack of 12% alcohol beer and just drink all night for having to have played this game. Everyone who watched this is now dumber. What's that movie with Adam Sandler?
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Was the game really that bad? Yes! I'm not even exaggerating when I was talking about, like, I was scratching my skin. I was, like, becoming schizo. I was, like, transforming in the middle of this game because of it. I felt trapped playing it because it wouldn't end. And now, for some reason, it's asking me if I want to go back and play, if I want to play chapters all over again? Like, why would I do that? Why would anybody go back and play chapters of this game? What am I going to do? Go back and play the most repetitive game of all time again? No options for disabling motion blur. No Japanese dialogue. I'm gonna become the Joker, guys. Everybody calm. Everybody just breathe in and breathe out. Okay, we're fine. Well, guys, that was the worst game I've ever played. Sorry for bringing it to your attention.